Well, action cameras like GoPro, Sony, Procus and all kind of brands are like go-to for video recording nowadays. But the question occurs that when and how you should use them. You want your viewers to connect with your story. You want your viewers to feel that whatever you are feeling. Well, that's the beauty of these cameras. They're little, they are tiny, they can fix almost anywhere. Like I am fixing this now in a tree. But before that, let's just give your viewers a context. Well, you're recording a footage after and before your video goes over. Well, if you ask me a two-line description about action camera, I would say that it's something like paprika. Well, it's a great spice altogether, but it's not the major part of your meal. That's how the action camera works as well. Action camera is pretty important for your recordings, for making these videos more realistic, but it's not the major part of your video. Now I don't want to go too much optics now. Well, there are different kind of lens out there, like wide angle, like fish eye, like portable, and different kind of lens out there. So if you're wondering to take a interview or something, some kind of like that, so action camera for me it's not the right preference. Without that, I will prefer recording the most of the videos with my normal mobile camera.
We love this camera because we can put it in such unexpected places where we cannot put any kind of DSLR or any kind of cameras out there. But that means we need to use our creativity to make our video more realistic. Where can I mount the camera which can give my viewer an unexpected perspective, which can bring my story alive? Go high, go low, and go reverse, but make it remarkable.
Well, if you're pretty much aware of the action camera's sound, right? That if you're using a GoPro or any kind of action cameras out there in the market, you'll always find that the sound quality is literally sucks. Well, if I'm talking right now over here, very close to the camera, literally you will find a little bit of noise and more or less my voice. But if I'm here and talking to you, can you really hear any kind of noise of mine?
Whatever you have heard till now is not from the action camera. It's actually from this particular earphones which I have just brought. Okay, so now let's move on to the particular sound of the action camera so that you can realize that what actually you're going to face.
Well, now the question is that how do you do that? Well, you must be thinking of any kind of using external microphone. If I'm not wrong, most of the cases you will find something which can work as a intermediate. But let me tell you one thing, that in GoPro there are no such options to add a microphone. And you know what's the worst part of this is? You can't use any kind of external microphone in case you find any kind of microphone which connects to micro SD slot. Wait. If you add on the waterproof casing, well, here it becomes a really great deal. Well, if you're using a waterproof casing, you can't use the headphone jack. So It's a very interesting story that the waterproof casing of any kind of action camera not only keep the moisture away, but sound also.
Well, these cameras are phenomenal, capturing the things happening blink of an eye. Especially when you turn the videos in slow-mo. Well, this seems like phenomenal, magical. And then a well shot of a story can gives you feel like it's a great drama.
This type of cameras are really good in actual recording of video. But as far as the sound quality is concerned, well, now you're listening the actual sound quality. Okay. You can get at least better output. But this is how the actual sound look like if the waterproof case is open. Well, if you're wondering to know about my preference of recording audio, well, I would suggest that buy any kind of Zoom products. They're pretty handy and expensive as well. And in case if you have a tight budget like me, then use your mobile phone to record audio and just edit it with Adobe Premiere Pro.
If you want to record sound in this particular camera, you need to take this camera out from the waterproof casing, which probably defeats to choosing this camera in the first place. Well, my opinion is not to use these action cameras as your primary camera. Instead, use this camera to take footage what audience will remember.